Welcome back to the vlog, everyone. I can't explain how good my life feels right now. I know that sounds a bit weird, but last night I was able to go out with a couple of my mates for like a couple of hours. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but I haven't been able to leave Holly for more than an hour, like without taking one of the kids. So to go out last night, a couple of hours, have a bit of food with my mates. I haven't seen them since August the 11th, which was my birthday. So yeah, it feels like life is finally going back to how it used to be. It's amazing how a perspective change can change your life massively. Like a massive illness like this just puts into context what actually matters and what actually doesn't. There's lots of things I've did over the last 6 months where I've just changed my life completely. Holly's been very poorly, which everyone knows. But then I've made decisions as well I haven't gone back to work. I've left a business, which I was like director of. I've sold a business, which wasn't a lot of money, but I'm not involved in that business no more. I've moved a couple of investments, boring stuff on the computer, and I have no ties to anything whatsoever. I couldn't imagine going through all of this and having to solve problems, deal with other people's problems that isn't my family, dealing with people just being late, dealing with people, somebody's called somebody or name calling or anything like that, which was the place that I used to own. And yeah, I just couldn't imagine going through all of that, and also Holly's cancer diagnosis. So you could say, yes, it's a massive perspective change, but also I don't know the right word here. So pretty much I'll explain what I mean, and then you can tell us in the comments what I actually mean. I would have kept on putting up with my life if Holly didn't get diagnosed with cancer. I would have been still doing stuff that I shouldn't have really been doing. Not illegal stuff, by the way, but like in the sense of I would just put up with certain things like in business and at work. I don't know if that's making sense or not. I would have just kept on doing what I was doing when I was unhappy, essentially. So yeah, I've got no ties to anything. I'm not leveraged to a job, don't have a boss, I've got nothing at all like that. I've got a mortgage on 2 houses because I rent one out. Them are the only ties I've got to being somewhere. If I've got no job, I've got no boss, all I've got is 2 mortgages on a house. If we sold them, we could go anywhere and I would have 0 strings attached to anything whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know what the word is, what I'm looking for, but I don't want to say it's a blessing that Holly got cancer, but I've massively changed my own life personally because I wanted no strings to anything. So yeah, I don't know what the word is. Also, I believe we're gonna have another good day. It is Halloween today. I'm hoping Lewis is going to be okay because he's been sick, like vomiting the last couple of days. And I hope he's okay for Halloween, so like this afternoon. We're going to take the kids out at 4 o'clock and then they're at a Halloween party at 6 o'clock. Basically, the place that we go Halloweening at is where we live. Since Lewis was born, Lewis is like 8 pretty much now. Every single year we've gone Halloweening where we currently live at now. When we were living at our old house, we used to come up here, and there was a man who used to live in our old street who moved here like 7 years ago, who I spoke to, and it's a nice place where we live. And I used to knock on his door for Halloween with Lewis, and he would go, "There you go, Lewis, there's the sweets." And I would say, "One day we're going to move up here and we're going to be just around the corner from you." And then fast forward 5 years on from that, we ended up moving up here and we just open our door and then just go trick-or-treating where we are. So we don't have to go far at all. Let's get the house warm for the family. I'm going to just have 10 minutes watching the fire with me coffee and do nothing before I go in the office. We've also got Carl, the boiler man, coming up, so all of this is going to be in the background of my videos. Can't explain how happy I am for Holly to be able to taste something. That's been the hardest thing in this journey probably for Holly, not having taste. I don't know if anyone lost the taste during COVID, but it's not nice, and I'm just so happy for her. I'm very, very happy for her. So yeah, we are definitely moving in the right direction. I know radiation's still in the body, but we have 100% turned a corner right now, so I'm so happy. Blessed. I do want to say something, and it might upset a few people. I hope you see the goodness in the message. So a lot of people go to work and they work a job that isn't really skilled for a minimum paid job, and they don't like it whatsoever. I've been one of them as well, many years ago. Now I do want to say, right, if you don't like your job, get a different job. I know it sounds really hard right now because there's limited jobs. You need your job to pay your mortgage. Trust us, you'll figure it out, just like I did during Holly's cancer diagnosis. You spend most of your time at your job in life. You spend about 10 hours a day going to a job, so just make sure you half like it. So many people I speak to that are going to work to a job that do not care about them, management don't care about them, bosses don't care about them, and they're working there for 10 hours a day for a minimum paid job. Try and make yourself as happy as possible, because I know a lot of people are in jobs that they don't like, and especially if you're a man watching this, men just do something, men just get a job just to provide for the family, which is lovely. Like, that cannot be faulted whatsoever, but just remember you're spending 10 hours of your day there. Right now you're getting suckered into WhatsApp chats, which is 24/7. Even if you're not in a minimum paid job, you're in WhatsApp chats, you get messages on Saturdays and Sundays when you're not at work about work. You've got Facebook friends which are managers in the job like you're working in, and you're scared to post stuff online in case they see it. That's not freedom. I would say anyone who you work with who isn't a friend, who is in management, delete them straight away off Facebook. Somebody who you work with shouldn't have access to your Facebook account. They shouldn't even have your mobile number, really. They should have your mobile number, no WhatsApps, no texts, no nothing like that. So try and make yourself as free as possible from work. Only if you dislike work, by the way. I would honestly say 90% of men that I speak to, which it's a massive crisis, 90% of men don't like the job. So if you don't like your job, that's what I'm trying to say. Just try and make yourself as happy as possible, and that starts with blocking or deleting management Facebook friends and just blocking WhatsApp chats. Tell them, sorry mate, I've gotten a new number, I'm not in the WhatsApp chats. I speak from experience, and I speak from most of my mates. Like, it's scary what's going out there. Like somebody said, basically they did something they shouldn't have. They rang in sick and they've gone to like an event. Anyways, they've gone to Oasis and they're scared to get tagged into photos because the boss might say it. And I'm like, why is your boss on your Facebook friends? So yeah, just question everything, because a lot of stuff is just coming normal, if that makes sense. Like work, having you in a WhatsApp chat 24/7 on a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, it's becoming normal. Work, having you as a friend on Facebook, and a lot of places are now asking to see your Facebook profile. No, that's not your information, it's my information. So yeah, hopefully people take action on that, because that's the first step to mental freedom, I think, just not having any access to that.
I've got some news for you.
For me? What? Have you got the secret?
I can taste this soup.
Can you really? Oh, get in. Well done, babe. Well done.
It's tomato and basil. And I know I've obviously been drinking tomato soup the last few days, but I thought maybe the basil would be strong. I'm not saying I like it, but I can taste it. I can taste the basil, and the only thing I can compare it to is like drinking, do you know when you buy bolognese sauce for pasta?
Yeah.
It tastes like drinking that.
Oui.
It's not French. I'm sure it's Italian or something.
At least you can taste it. That's amazing, that, you know.
It's good though, isn't it? It's a good sign.
Could you taste the normal Heinz, like tomato soup or not?
No, not at all.
But you can taste that?
Yeah, but it's got basil in it, isn't it? I think it's the basil I can taste.
Is it nice?
No.
No? But is it nice that you can taste it?
Oh, I had a little sip and I was like, ooh.
So what's the taste
So
out of 10?
I don't know, because I don't know what it would be like normally. It just tastes like drinking bolognese sauce.
But
So it must be quite strong.
every drink you can taste, though.
I've only had one drink.
Oh.
I just thought I would tell you and surprise you.
That's really good. I'm buzzing for you.
How
Really,
fat
really.
my jaw is.
I know, you woke up with loads of swelling down that side today, you know.
Even there, looks a bit weird.
Wait,
That's
I didn't get radiation.
That's just my face off it.
How was the soup yesterday? Did you taste every single drink?
Yes, I did. It was like, wasn't as strong as I got through the full thing, but I had 2 tins of it, didn't I?
Really, really good. We need it. Well, we'll get some more today and we'll put some butter in as well. some full fat butter.
God, I'm going to be like 10 stone. Didn't it fatten us up that much?
10
10.
20 stone.
I'm going to gain 10 stone, I mean.
I also said, I don't know if you've seen the comment, I tagged you in it actually. All the food places around the northeast, you need to get us in your diary quick, because we're going to be out every single night. We're going to still be vlogging. So if you want promotion and stuff like that, send us a message and get us in the diary in exchange for some free food as well.
I can't even, I mean, slow steps. We're not at food.
We need you there. I need some food. I need some tea.
I know, you're starving, aren't you?
I am. Even yesterday when I went out, but...
Oh yeah, you went out for tea yesterday, didn't you?
I did. It's first time since my birthday though, August the 11th, so...
Well, I had my soup.
Yeah.
But don't be making them feel bad for you, because that might be your first time going out, but you've had a takeaway 3 times a week, every week.
Not 3 times a week, 2.
You have?
2. Okay, I'll take it.
I'm just looking at how both sides of my head look swollen on this video, but actually...
It's because you're normally behind me, that you're recording here. Watch. See? You look fine. Do you want to take it back?
No, Tommy, you cannot cook.
Can you cook?
Who's that?
So, we finally have a kettle. And the boiler is serviced. 0 problems with it. So, happy days. That's good news. Conservatory update. And here we are. Ended up just taking it. Carl took it off. That's who did the boiler. And we're going to get this plastered up here. I'm not going to bother with them walls because I think they just need polyfillering. When that's plastered, we'll be able to paint everywhere and then get the flooring down because it's doing me head in. Yeah, we got a toaster as well. So YouTube is gonna take a lot longer than expected. If you're wondering what my hand's doing as well, I'm trying to feed the kid at the same time. So YouTube, I thought I needed 3,000 views, 3,000 watch hours to get monetized, which I do. However, that's only stage 1 of being monetized. What stage 1 does is it allows me to offer subscriptions to use, so yous can pay me to watch my videos, which is not what I want to do. What I want to do is to be able to put ads on the videos, so then I get paid like that, just like Facebook. And YouTube would do that automatically, by the way. I don't have to do anything. So to get to stage 2 and the final stage of monetization, you need 4,000 watch hours. So I still need 3,000 more, not 2,000 more. So it's going to be a long road. I've still set the goal as Christmas, because what's the worst that can happen if I fail? Nothing. And it keeps us driven and it keeps us motivated to try and get it done by Christmas. So if I don't, I might fail and I might be short. But if I complete it, I'm going to say well done to myself and well done to all of yous for watching. And I really appreciate everything. If you have noticed, I haven't been commenting back on any YouTube comments. I'm just really struggling with time. If you have noticed, the vlogs are a lot longer now because Holly's involved, which means that I'm spending a lot more time editing the videos and doing a lot more work like on CapCut, as well as trying to do this. So yeah, that is why I haven't been replying to the YouTube comments. I will eventually get through every single comment because it's like sort of all or nothing with me, but until then, yeah, bit deflated, but listen, it is what it is, so it is what it is. Whoa. Press the button, or have you not got it?
Mom, I
Whoa. If you don't know, Holly's favourite day of the year is Halloween. So how's your Halloween been?
Brilliant. We went trick-or-treating for 2 hours, which we could have done for about 4 hours because the kids bloody loved it, and the houses around here were amazing. Like,
yeah, that I said earlier in the vlog, we've been coming here for 7 years, right? And you might have forgotten this, but can you remember, I don't want to see his name, but the man who lives around the corner used to live in our street.
yeah.
And I went, we knocked on over here. He answered the door, and I went, "Oh, I didn't realise you moved up here." And then I
So
went,
you used to live in our old street,
Yes.
moved to the place where we wanted to move.
"Yeah." And I went, "One day you're going to see us up here as well." And then we end up moving around the corner from him. So all we've got to do to go trick or treating is just leave our house now, isn't it?
Yeah, because we used to come up this estate because it was always done up nice, and
Yeah.
like the street we lived in, there wasn't really any decorations. A lot of people didn't answer the door. It was kind of hit and miss. Like you could go out one year and get absolutely nothing, and then another year, like some people put decorations up, and the kids might get a little bit. But this estate was always like done up. Every house.
Every
was
house
amazing.
has just got decorations.
So we would come here, and we were like, oh, next year we'll live here. Next year we'll live here, and then now we do. So now we just walk out of our door, and go trick or treating, and kids love it.
We've been wiped out of supplies though, haven't we? Jeez.
Yeah, I had at least 70 bags of sweets, and we've got 2 left.
And I don't even think that's kids like taking. I mean, don't get us wrong. Somebody might have taken 2 or 3 bags,
Yeah.
which is fair enough. But even when we've been walking around, there must have been 40 people at once,
Yeah,
like
there
that
were.
we seen.
It's funny because sometimes when like they all get to the same house at once, and you see the people open the door, and they're like trying to count how many kids there is. Like, do I have enough sweets for them all? Like, it's what I feel like America must be like trick or treating. I know they are probably a bit more extreme, but like when you watch them on the telly, there's a. Have you never seen a movie where Americans trick or treat?
Just think like
Or Americans?
do it for Christmas or something. It's
No,
Halloween. Who's bothered?
Obviously me.
I know, but why?
I just like it. I like the whole goose, I like the whole ghost, ghouly thing, like skeletons, and I'm very spiritual. I believe the dead are always talking to us, not just on Halloween. So,
Well, what
quite
they're
like
saying.
it. Well, I tell you what they were saying. We went to a pub tonight.
Ugh.
I tell you what, there was a lot of them in there. I used to work in the pub that we went up to, but back then I didn't do any speaking to dead people and stuff. And tonight when we went in, I was like, I don't like being in here. There was too many souls.
You
in there
don't.
tonight.
You didn't like being in there. It was me that was saying, "Can we
No.
go? Can we go? Can we go?"
Not in the room where the party was. I had to leave the party room to go to the toilet to change Harry. I had to change Harry on the floor, by the way. It's not a kind of pub that would have a baby changing room. I didn't really expect to need to change his nappy while we were there because we were only there for about an hour. But we'd gone straight after trick or treating, so he needed changing basically. He had a bit of wee.
Yeah, imagine an actual pub. Like that's what it was.
Like-
Like it's an actual.
It's a workman's club, that's
yeah.
what it is, a workman's club. So I went through one of the rooms that wasn't being used, and it was deathly silent, apart from the noise of all the spirits. Whereas in the party room, the music was blasting, like you couldn't feel or hear anything.
Do you understand how crazy you sound?
I know, but some people will understand what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
I know. It is crazy though if you don't understand what you're trying to say, but
The thing
I
is,
do.
right,
I sort of get it. If the camera's shaking, by the way,
it's because you're
I'm tapping Harry and I'm trying to get him to sleep because he has been a nightmare. Anyways,
It's been no fun. The thing is, with like talking to spirits, it's not about whether you believe or not, right? Because it's not something that is, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a radio station. You're either tuned in or you're not. Anyone can do it. You don't need to be a witch. You don't need to be a weirdo. Absolutely anyone can do it, but you have to tune in to it. Which Lee is not tuned in. And Lee used to get really freaked out because I used to go to a spiritual... We're getting really off topic here. I used to go to
there's no topic. Go for it. There's
I
no
used to go
topic.
to a spiritual night, and it was like once a month, us and a few girls would gather together and we would communicate with spirits. And when I first started going, I was like, I've never done this before, I'm not going to be able to do it. And the things you hear, and then when the person validates that you're right, you're like, but how did I just hear that in my head? Like, how did that? So I would come home to him and go, oh, George tonight was telling us about when he used to work down the pit, and he dropped this tab and this thing set on fire,
And I was so interested, wasn't I? I was really, really interested when you were telling us.
but if you were there in the moment, and then like some woman will go like, that is my granddad, how do you know? And I'll go like, oh, well, he's telling us about that gold ring that you had, and did you drop it under the bed? And she's like, And I'm like, how do I know that? It just, you're either tuned in or you're tuned out. It's not a magic.
Well, I've got 3 kids and a patient to look after, so I haven't got time to be tuning in and tuning out radio stations.
Well, neither do I right now, but I do want to get back into that eventually, because it's just amazing.
Listen, if you're passionate about something, you've got to keep going for it, don't you? And if that's what you enjoy to do, you do it.
It is weird though, like, you don't know how you get it. Like, obviously, these psychic mediums and stuff, like, they'll be used to it by now, but if you go to something like this, you're like, how have I just heard that? Like, I was sitting next to a woman, and so we all had to write someone down on a piece of paper that we were thinking about who'd passed away, and we had to hide it and just hold it and think about them. So I was looking at this woman, and I knew her personally, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to do it because I know you, so I might be thinking about something maybe that you've put on Facebook before, or something that's in the back of my subconscious. And I was like staring at her, and I thought, I can't do it, I feel awkward. And then I felt like I was going to wet myself, and I went, did this person have like bladder problems? Because I feel like I'm going to wet myself, but I haven't drank anything, I know I don't need to wait. And she was like, wow, she had, I can't remember exactly what it was, but she had like bladder cancer or something like that, and she used to be incontinent because of it. And I was just like...
What, dumb that down, please? What does that mean?
It means like you have accidents.
Oh.
I can't remember if that's exactly what it was, but it was basic. I just remember feeling that I was going to wet myself. So I was still getting the messages, even though my brain was ticking over, trying to trick us, saying like, no, you can't do it because you know I... Yeah, I'm probably just going to sound like a loony, but if you ever get an opportunity to go to a spiritual development class, you should go, because your eyes will be...
I personally say just leave the dead alone, like don't be messing with that sort of stuff.
But they want to communicate. It's not as if you're going and poking them in the head and saying like, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? They want to communicate. They've got like left messages that they haven't said. Anyway, there was a skeleton around the corner. One of our kids is on the stairs listening to us. I'm going to bet it's Lewis.
It's Lewis because he knows we're doing the videos now, and he's respecting what we're doing because he's an absolute legend.
That's how we know it's Lewis, because if it was Tommy, Ma'am.
He interrupts more than I interrupt you in these vlogs.
Yeah. Well, before you interrupt us, around the corner there is a skeleton. I think it's about 5 foot, but it's also
Are we still talking about the dead here?
No, this is plastic.
Wait there, you've just do you not want to see I'm changing the subject or something here?
Okay, I'm changing the subject.
We're talking about dead people, and then you're saying there's a skeleton who's 5 foot around the corner.
No, you don't see skeletons when you talk to spirits. You see them as real people, as their human form. You don't see them as skeletons. Anyway, so there's a skeleton around the corner, a plastic one, Halloween decoration. And it's like 5 foot high, but it's probably about 10 foot wide. And if you're from England, you might have seen it from Costco. I did see it a few times, and I did think, I would love to buy that. But it was like £260, which is ridiculous, really. I know. But anyway, when I saw it in person tonight, I was like, I need that decoration. So, I want that decoration. And it might even be on sale now, because Halloween's technically over, so...
So you want a new kitchen, new flooring, want the concert we're doing, and now you want a skeleton that's going to get put in the loft for another year. Don't want much there. How's Holly? What's happening? How are you doing?
Good.
Is that it? Just good?
Just happy because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wasn't as excited for Halloween this year because of obviously everything the last few weeks, well, last few months, but so I'm kind of excited for Christmas now. Christmas.
Bro, if you're on your feet and that like this, bloody hell. Like I rolled off every occasion. Like I rolled off your birthday, because obviously we had radiotherapy.
Yeah.
Rolled off my birthday, like, because cancer diagnosis. Like rolled off everything, and you're up, you're on your feet. It's Halloween. Christmas, you're going to be having Christmas dinner and all sorts.
Oh, I hope so.
Tomato soup. Tomato soup with maybe a pudding in it.
Yeah, so I feel like although I love Halloween more than Christmas, I think this year I'm going to love Christmas more, because I feel like there might be a bit of normality then. And
a perspective thing. Like I know you were very much like, like you're a typical mum, like kids first and all that. Do you know? Like no, I mean it in the sense of
I was very much, oh, we've got to go to work, we've got to be building for the future, we've got to be doing this, we've got to be doing that.
Yeah, you weren't in the moment.
Yeah, where now I'm like, we've still got to build for the future, but we've also got to live our life.
Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice right now for the future.
Yeah, like sacrifice everything right now for the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything else? Anything you want to say for the vlog? For the viewers?
I tried some mac and cheese, don't know what they were called, triangles from McDonald's earlier. Probably it's like, if I told my dietitian I was going to try that, they'll be like, that's a stupid idea. They're like crunchy, like chicken nuggets, but with mac and cheese inside. But I was getting the kids a Happy Meal and the thought of it, I was like, I love macaroni and cheese, I love deep fried food, I'm just going to try it. They were really crunchy, but I managed to swallow them down alright with water. They didn't hurt or anything, but I could not taste a single thing, and I could smell the cheese so strongly that I was really annoyed, because I thought I should be able to taste that cheese, but...
I feel like you tried something else as well today, like you nibbled on
I had a
something.
cookie.
It was a cookie and milk.
I had a cookie and milk, and again the cookie was like quite
Crunchy.
crunchy, but like sharp inside my mouth, but didn't hurt. I just washed it down with some milk, and it was really nice. Well,
you could taste it.
No, like it was just nice to like
Oh, like
do
yeah.
that. I couldn't taste it, but
You couldn't taste it, no.
it just felt normal. I didn't have to like. I mean, I put my finger in it and like fish it out with teeth and all that gross stuff, but
No, it's not gross. It's not.
but like 80% of it, I ate like a normal person, so that was like a nice.
Just need to get your taste back, don't we? So more beefy stuff, and then move forward.
Yeah.
That's it for the vlog. Do you want to do that, or do you want me to? That's it for the vlog. Please like, subscribe, and you see hit the bell button, didn't you? Hit the bell button.
I'm gonna have to practice that one. Not very good at this, are we?